Okay guys, hello and welcome everybody. Let me check. Looks all right. Like this. Okay, I will zoom in slightly. Oh yeah, oh look at that. Let me make sure that everything, or something like this. Okay, so everything is good. Let me check. So yesterday we stopped here. And of course, I'm going to continue this effect. So this is the finished effect, and this is the, well, work in progress. Of course, now it doesn't work yet, because that's how the, hopefully you guys can hear me well. That's how the NMM works. It doesn't work until it does. And so here we go. We just have to trust the process and continue. The guy is like this. He belongs to this diorama in the background. So you see this sunlight that is bathing the whole scene. Well, I want that on this guy. But of course, here is dark orange. So we have to get up to, that's my color progression. Oof, like this. Yes, you can see that. Dark red, and now we're still in a mix between this dark red and this orange, and so that's why we still not have the NMM effect. Now today we'll do this too here, maybe a bit of correction. I have seen something I don't like on there, like here on there, so let's try and see if I do correct it. Although I may let it be, just because sometimes imperfections, well, they just makes for interesting brush strokes. So today I will have like this pass of orange, medium orange, and then I will introduce 50-50 mix of golden yellow. Then I will have a tiny dot of pure golden yellow, like you see here. Oops, sorry, here like this, right? So it will be reflecting the sun. Here I have done a mistake. I will show you where. So here you see that he will be like this, the sun in the back, like that. And so that's why we have the light here, and this does not face the same area. So it's more dramatic if we have a completely different light, rather than if everything is based in the same light. So here, for instance, I should have the same, like more or less the same thing here, but not that orange here. And so I will do that as well. Yes, I will start by just correcting something here that I don't really like, and then we'll go for the highlights. That's my water. Okay. That's my palette here. Very messy now. Yes, I will take some of this red, I believe, and just correct this part here. You know, slight dots like this of red, to have a better transition on the NMM. Okay, and then from there we'll go higher and higher into the clouds. Okay, so it seems all right, and if I'm lucky, that will be just perfect. Oopla, just more water. Yes, something very, very thin is perfect, because a tiny drop here is very, very noticeable. Let's see when it dries. Something like this. Whoops. Now it's a bit too much. Do you see? Can you see here? Let me check. Let me adjust the camera slightly. I think this will be better. Yes, okay. Let me check. Oh yes, that was here. Here. Okay. Yes, now it's well in focus. So that's great. Okay. I think that will be something like this. It's good enough. And now we'll go to the pure orange and make it glow. Oh well, make it shine. I mean, it's the same, glowing, shining. Okay. Let me check. Yeah, it's good enough. All right, all right. Okay, let me do something as well, like this with the camera. Just adjusting. Yes, that's a lot better now. Yes, you can see well. And so, okay, let me check if my orange here is still usable. I had a huge blob. It's a bit dry. Let's see. Water. No, you know what? Let me have a new fresh paint. It's okay, it's usable, but I like the very fresh consistency. And so let's go orange. Give it a good shake to begin. And mind you, this is messy, but it's just for like this part of the model. Then we'll have all the torso and stuff. So the first steps, they are not rewarding. In fact, why did I do that? Why did I do all the steps on all the parts? Well, all the parts. This, I think it's very hard because it's not rewarding at all. Because you don't see really the result of the whole work, because you don't get to finish the NMM, and so that's a problem for the motivation. Okay, something like this. Let's have a tiny drop here on these black elements. Even though it's black, I think it can have this orange, the ultimate highlight, while for the what is supposed to be metallic, the highlight will go a lot higher. Something like this. Here too. Okay, that will be good. And now we're going into the NMM itself. And also I have to pick my battles, and so here it means hopefully I can keep in mind that some reflections will just be lighter in value, and some I will keep dark and darker. And all of that just to add a bit of interest and not highlight everything at the same intensity. Okay, something like this. Yes, all right. This here. Yeah, as soon as I start with the orange, it starts to work, but it will just get better and better. Trying to find the right angle here. Okay, you see something like this, so I will highlight the how to say the bottom of the leg, not the here. Something like this. A bit of modulation for the nation. So that's a bit thick, but I think that's what we'll have. Okay, something like this. So yes, it's always worth trying to find the best angle to work. So it depends on the area. But the how do you say, like, the direction of the brush strokes will have an effect. So like this. Okay. A good funky sunset light, purple, orange, violet, red. Oh, okay. Okay. This should be here. Interesting. This one here. Let me go this way. Oof. That's not a lot of space, huh? Okay. And this should go. Let me check. Ha ha ha. I think yes, I could have something here at the very edge. It's a bit. You know what? It's all right. It's fine. It's fine. 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 And yes, something else on the thigh as well. Ooh, yes. Okay, like this. Again, finding the best angle to work here. So if you don't know what I'm doing NMM with sunset reflection. That's why he's all purple and orange. What chapter is that? Purple and orange? Okay. Yes, it's a funky space from outer space. Xenos Space Marines. They come from another universe and they bring the funk. Okay. It's when I say okay, I talk to myself like, is this okay? Something like this. This man has spent too much time on his own talking to himself. Okay. Of course, because every time I'm painting, I'm trying to consider, is that enough? Do I need more? And so I have this inner dialogue. That's for sure. Like this. Oh, the edges here. Yes, they would catch a good amount of light. I haven't really done them up to now, so that's interesting. I have forgotten this area. Something like this, like not too much. I want to keep some modulation, and so all this as well. This, yeah, something like that. Yeah, something just like that. Here, some slight. Oh, should I go here? It's behind this, so I don't know. It's a bit extreme, but why not? Oof. Holding my breath. I should practice slow breathing. It's better than trying to hold your breath because whoa, you need to oxygen the brain. Yeah, something like so. Yes, it's subtle, but it works. I think it does. Okay, let me rinse my brush. It's going to be good. It's just about trusting the process. Ooh. Yes, okay, so I still have this area here. Orange, pure orange. And then I will have the orange plus yellow and then the pure yellow. For the orange plus yellow, I'll do 50-50 because the area here is so tiny. Not a surprise, yes, that's why we call them miniature. Nonetheless, it is indeed small. Okay. I like how fiery it is, and that's exactly what I'm going for. Yeah, here I will need some more transition because this is a bit rough. Here as well. Interesting. Just instead of orange and starting to work. Okay, so now I've done. Okay, yeah, I know. I will do the ridge here, the edge, and this inside, and I have done this, and that. You know what I'm thinking? Maybe this area. I don't know. It's hard to get though. Maybe a bit more, yes, because this is getting the sunlight directly from here, and so that's the main reflection, like this line. So it should get more. Ooh. Yeah, like this, and then so today I think we'll finish this, no problem. I don't know if we have time to start this, but we'll see. It's always longer than I plan. I don't know if you are one of the few people who saw my announcement that the live will start. Yes, I was a bit late and blah blah. And so here I'm always optimistic about the time. Time is a social construct, which is true. It's hard to say. You know, is it a social construct? Does it exist? I think it does. Regardless of whether we want it or not. It's not like the hours, which is more the organization of how the time advances, but the fact that the time advances, this is something we are grounded in this matrix at least. Okay, so yes, here. Okay. Yeah, slightly better. Just this kind of, just a dot here made it just, you know. Where? Oh yes, I said I would do this edge here. Tricky one. Not enough paint, though very precise. We cannot see it. That's a shame. Let me just turn the model around because Okay, now I can see it, but I can see too much. That's perfect. Happy mistake. I think it works well. It's because there is too much water in my paint, and so it's running slightly going to the recesses. Hello, Shen Hao Hu. How are you? 你好吗? Okay. I messed up. It's going wrong. What clickbait title could I find?
I tried to do the NMM, and
What's the clickbait already?
just a watch to see how it went.
No, it's not clickbait enough. I need something like.
I never expected this.
I don't know.
It went so bad.
Yes, I think that's.
Went terribly wrong.
That's the clickbait I need. Hey guys, you're there. I hope you are enjoying. And if you do and you're not subscribed, I would ask you to subscribe, but at one condition is that you are sure that you want to be here on the long run, because I consider my channel as a diary. And so the worst that happens to me is that I see people subscribing and then they leave. But if you okay to stand by me on the long run and see the evolution and keep on vibing with me, learning, or just painting along, yes, I would really welcome your subscription, and you would join the Chronicles of the crew. Yes, the crew of the Chronicles of Tiny Battles. You are very welcome to do so if you feel like. Just like I said, just be sure that you're okay for the long run, because that's how I see. Yeah, I have to redo the shadows, and I will redo the red and stuff, so I messed up, that's for sure. Okay, like this. Yeah, let me redo this. So I'll take some of the wine red directly, because this area is so small that I will just glaze over it. And so because it's pretty transparent, the orange will be pretty light and the red will be still, well, that's the plan at least. Hey. I think it's working. I will redo the orange edge highlights, and that will be good enough for this area that is not, the most noticeable. But I think there's the value in training first in the areas that you cannot really see much. Yes, and so I can do better in the more obvious areas. Yes, I think it went well. It went well. Like this. So here I want to be very careful, but because I have the brush here, I have the camera and stuff. Yeah, just a dot of orange. Yes, that will be good enough and perfect. I don't touch it no more. And then I will continue. And that was pretty fast. I think it went well, surprisingly well. I mean, given the time I spent yesterday on the bloody... Well, yesterday I did many colors as well, so... And many layers of this NMM. Now it's just one, so... Okay. You see here, I think I will get a big reflection of the sun. Here, starting to get the result. Yes. So in fact, I had finished this miniature, but I'm starting over. You see this, I think is pretty weak compared to this. It is fiery and intense. And I may live to regret it, but I may not. Well, I mean, I may live and not regret it. Hopefully that's direction is taking. And now the edge highlights on the higher areas here. And so there should be one here for sure. Oops, sorry. Getting back into the frame. Yes, you see, so the highlight just here, I think is fine. Not all along here. And here the same just here. I want to modulate. And I hope I'm right. So just this reach like this. Yeah, okay. I think it's starting to look interesting, but of course we have to go further. And here I think a little slight edge highlight would work nice. Let me dilute more. So if it doesn't work, at least it will be subtle. Oh yes, you can see very good. Too subtle. Perfect. Just as planned. Again. I want to do just the edge. Oh yeah, very good. Just a slight touch like this, like a hint. And here as well. That's risky because that's hard to get, but I live for the thrill. I live for danger. That's why I spend time on my desk. Outside is too safe. Okay. I'll let it dry and see if I need a second coat. But I think subtle just like this is fine too. And yes, I will do the two plates that we have here now. One is already pretty light, so that's okay, that's cool. Like this. This one is already pretty light, you see. The orange is very intense here. So I believe that's all right. And I think, yeah, this one I will leave it like this. The one on the left, it's a secondary reflection. And so yeah, this would get some highlight as well. Yes, just like this. And let me check. Yes, I will do this. I have two triangles here. I need an edge highlight as well. Let's do it. Let's have this here, like this. Yes, something like this is all right. And then, yes, just like I said, the edge highlight. I think that will be it for this panel here. I think this is just a good transition. Maybe I will have something up here. Okay. It's just so slight, but that's good enough. Like this. Oh yes, and we have this as well. Yeah, something like this. Just taking some of this light. Okay, and then here. Oof. Something like that. Here as well. This. Oof, that's not clean. Let's put a bit more water. Now second pass to have a cleaner result. It's a bit thick, but okay. Nah, not good. Nein, gut. So I will just glaze it with some It's what? Some dark red, very diluted, like this. Yeah, okay, let's go. Yeah, so there's we have a thinner highlight. Aston for rear wrenches, Astomorph wrenches. That looks great. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I will darken further with purple, like this. Whoops. Yeah, nonsense. I have some paint purple all over. That was not clean. Well, you know what? I just go in with some black and that will fix the problem. Oops. Diluted. Yes, good enough. Oof, a bit too strong. Let's see now. And let's also shade these. Yeah. Oh, something like that. And then I will come back with my bright orange to redo the edges. But now I feel I have a bit more of a transition going up here. In fact, once I have the edge again, and it will be better. Oof, that's a bit strong. My God. Okay, interesting. Oops, sorry. It's not in the frame. I'm just very focused here. Yeah, okay. Okay, fine enough. Fair enough. Sorry for the camera here. Let me think. Again, I think I will just glaze over this. Oh, glaze, is that a glaze? Yes, I just want a very thin line. And then over these, like that. Let's see when it dries. Okay. Something like this. And the problem, I would need my light here, my highest light. So again, orange. I think I have to be very precise now because that will show on the picture. Okay. Again. Right. Something like this is better. Yeah. So he'll be like this. Okay, let's continue. I wait for it to dry and then I will come back again. Okay. I think it's pretty fine. It's fine enough. something like this. All right, cool. So now, step 11. I don't know which step it is. I will mix some of that golden yellow into my orange, and so to get this intermediary color that we call light orange. Okay. So I still have this on my palette, so it's a good example of the kind of color I will try to aim. And grab in some orange. Oh yeah, I'll do it here. Very good. More of that yellow. And we're getting almost there. You know, oh yeah, that's a bit more water, a bit more consistency, and that will be it. Yes, you can see, guys, right? That's the palette. Yeah, I think that's pretty much exactly that. And for this, I will switch brush. That will be the very first of my new brush. That should be an absolute killer of a brush that should allow me to just become the best version of myself. Let's see if the promise, if the product keeps the promise. And if I fail, it will be because of the brush. Let's check. What am I talking about? Rosemary Kolinsky Sable Series 441. Now I'm using here Series 33, and so this should be superior. And this is a 0. This is a no, sorry. This is a 1. This is a 0. And you can see here, shook. Yes, the body is slightly thinner, but the thing is, look at the tip. The tip is very different, and so, hoopla, it's very hard because I've never used it. You see, ow, I. Well, this is very soft. Oh, it's pretty hard too. But now, if I can do a good job with the first pass, hopefully with this new brush. So, okay, let's use it. That's a moment of tension. Okay, it's very, it's hard as a stick. So I'm trying to soften that because of the soap and the conditioner they use. That's exciting. Okay. Yes, here we go. Whew. Okay, let me think about the highlights I want to do here in terms of composition. Where do I want to bring the attention here? I think that would be, so this area, the whole leg here. Let me check, it's like this. Yeah. I think I can go some of here and there. This kind of line here is good. Some here, there, and this, the foot here, and this not so much. Maybe a little less, I don't know. Because it's all getting the sun, well, difference in distance from the sun between this and that is virtually, so this is just a rule of cool. How do you want to do it? Okay, let's try. This is the magical brush now, ready to dominate them all. One brush to dominate, yes. Let me restart. I took the orange paint thinking I may have, but I don't need to do anything. So this, for this brush, I'm going to protect it as it's my baby. I will just brush like this and no funky left and right movement. I will just protect the tip. And so here we go. I'm loading the brush like this. Ooh. Now offloading somehow. Okay, let's try again. That's pleasant. Let's check. I will have it like this, and now we start with this area. I have to stay in there. Wow, this is super light. Maybe because it's not diluted enough. And I don't really have a glaze, but yes, okay, now that's better. Let me see if I can erase it, because that was came off a bit strong. Wow, not really. I will glaze it with orange. Okay, and then either way, I will rework that later. Let's do this area here. Betty Boop, hello. Okay, so here I will do it. That looks so good. Thank you, man. Thank you for your kind words. It's not finished, but hopefully it's going in the right direction. And so that's when the NMM effect is starting to kick in. In fact, I have forgotten something here. I will take the orange and just work on the leg. I think this will require an edge highlight. So, oops, sorry, didn't see because this here. So I'll just take my orange. And do something here. Wow, se ve genial. Alberto, buenos días, Alberto. Well, hopefully that will be good, you know. But the more I highlight, of course, the more it comes, you know, the better it gets. So that's a good news. I'm a lot more comfortable now with my new brush. If you have been following the live for the last 5 minutes, I changed brush, pick my new brush, and now I feel that I can do these tiny drops, tiny dots. Whoops, this is bad. Okay, let me correct that. So I will just erase it like this, like a savage. Try to push it, kind of undo what I just did here. Okay. I feel I lacked some of the orange here, but why is that orange so light? I don't know. Maybe it's not diluted enough, so that may be the why. In fact, so when you change brush, the brush behaves differently. The body is different, the body of the brush, and so the water retention and everything will be a lot different. And so for the dilution, that will have an impact. And I think this is what has happened to me just there. Oops, sorry, let me plug my phone because I have no battery left. It's gonna shut down and I don't want to be interrupted. Whoops, here we go. Oh yeah. Here we go. Sorry guys, just had to plug my phone, otherwise the battery just won't follow. Oh yes, see here how I did the right thing by adding more highlight here. Yep, that's the thing. Woo, I get the shivers because yesterday I streamed for 3 hours, and of course I did a large area, but I didn't get to finish, and so the effect of the NMM would not come. And so it's really about trusting the process, and now that is coming out, it's a satisfaction. Well, I don't like it now. Let's see when it dries. Okay, yes. Okay, something like so. And then I will continue. I think I've done this, that. Yes, okay, I need to do this. Yes, I don't know if you were there before I changed brush, but I don't know if you see how much more precise I can be now. I'm just, wow, whew, a good investment here in the brush. Take me to the moon. Series 441, and I'm not sponsored, it's just great. For real. But also, yes, I kept the new brush. I've had it for a few days now. I kept it for the end of the NMM and not the beginning. She's getting pretty good. Again, more dilution, more water in the body of this brush is needed to, yes, okay. Because the body is smaller, and so do it like this. Okay, just a slight touch. Okay, this is done. It's a bit thick, not the greatest, but that's all right. Okay, something like this. And this can have some indeed, and there as well. I'm also trying to understand how the brush works how it behaves. I've never used it before, but I see these tiny drops. It needs a lot more water because the body of the brush cannot hold that much. Okay, something like this. It's fine. Yes, now on this side here. Hope you enjoy it, guys. So if you have just joined, I'm painting this Space Marine armor to get the reflection from the sun because it belongs to this scene that is getting a lot of, so he'll be like this, and you see the sun comes from the left, so he will have the sun on the back. If you want to see how I made this, I have the long video on my channel. The long video, it's like I think 14 minutes, but I'm in the long format. So you can check it out if you want to see it. Now I'm about to continue this. Here we go. If you cannot check it now, you can also subscribe, and so you'll have more of my videos. I went back just with the orange because now that I have this brush, I can do very good work. Like this. Oh, this is not great. Okay, that's fine enough. Let me check. Yes, now here. Yes, exactly. Like that. Okay. Now I will take the mix of orange and yellow, and I will dilute more because this brush specifically needs, yes, okay. I will try something like this, very, very light touches. Trying here. Ooh. A bit more body, I need a bit more consistency here. Just slightly. Whoops. Oof. Ooh, that's bad. Okay. Yep. Okay. Where should I need more of the highlight? I guess here. Okay. Is here. Wow, that's bad. Okay, that's bad. It's too late. Oh no! Yes. Okay. Phew. This is really painting with a hair, one hair, and so it's not ideal either. Let me check. So here you see the huge accident, let's say. I went and rubbed and it all came off, but it's okay. I will come back to it later. Something like this here as well. Yeah, maybe I should do just, I'm seeing this. Seems, yes, okay, maybe that will be better now. In fact, this is too intense here. Pretty much it, I think it's time now to correct this problem here. This I will tune it down. I will take my other brush back, a series 33. I'm just more used to it now, and so I think that's fine. This is really super sharp. So great, but all right. Have a rest, little one, and then I will take the big sister, this one. I'm more used to it now, and so because I need very precise work, I would rather take a brush I'm comfortable with. Hopla, let me reload this. I have to redo the big mistake I've done, so here we go. The blame is on me, and so I will just take it cool. That's not a problem. This, yes, okay. So starting over with the purple here. Yes, okay. And I'm not really blending whatever, I just want a coat that will cover it and rework on it. And this as well, I think, is a bit obnoxious. Yes, okay, just a bit cleaner, like so. And yes, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, now second layer of that purple. Just have a solid coat now. Okay. Feathering slightly onto the black. Like this, and we'll come back with the black and redo the up before So it's just back and forth until I get something I'm happy with. Okay, something like this. And when it will dry, it will be less of saturated. But here, yes, I have some good red. Why not? It's good enough. With the black also, I will do this, yes. So here I have some, oh, let me reload black on the palette. Well, this is in fact a Tenebrous gray, so it's not black per se. Well, so here I have a messy palette now, but it's all right. So first I do this. Here I have to correct this. Oh. Okay, and now let's check more dilution. I will redo this area here. Yeah, something like this. And now I just get my black back in this area. That's pretty quick. Now I have a hint of red, wine red, just to find again the, let's have it here, yes, okay. A bit of that color, diluted, just between this orange and the purple, kind of glazing the edge of the purple, in fact, more than the orange. Okay, yes, just trying to get some of that color back. A hint of red in there. And where should I have some more things? Fine. Oh yeah, maybe this as well. Let me check. Yeah, okay. Yes. Otherwise, I think it's too brutal from the orange here to the black. And so here touches, just touches. But because it's on black, it's very weak. Okay, you know what? I call it good. In fact, also this area I think is fine enough. It's a bit rough, but you know, there is so much to watch that it's not really a drastic problem, I say. Okay, just decoration like this. And now I will continue with the highest highlight, switching back to the other brush. Okay, I will try to learn, you know, how to use it better. So orange, I think this will need some orange. So here I do this to work the paint into the brush and just see how strong it will be, but I think it's going to be very strong, although it's very diluted. Oh, it's all right. Okay, fine. I think we have something here. We are onto something, guys. That's the path to painting something pretty nice, I believe. Something like this. You see, it's supposed to do like these super tiny dots, but have more water. Okay, fine, that's fine. Okay, now let's get back to this, the mix. We have been interrupted. The mix of, I have a lot of very loaded brush. You see how diluted it is? But I will dilute even more because this brush seems to work like this. Okay, and I will have some water off of the brush. Okay. Let me think. Yeah, maybe I have too much water, so that's why I cannot control the paint. Because I have these deposits of big chunks of like big drops. Now let's see. Again, I'm not very happy with that. Like, not happy at all. You know what? I will just take the other brush. Can't seem to work for me now, so maybe it's too powerful for me. I don't have the power level to handle it. Seems to be like this. Back into your little house. Okay, this is my old acquaintance, and that's why it works. In fact, this area here I have done with this brush, so there should be no problem. I just tried, but didn't pay off. Okay. I'm really tempted. Okay, I'll try now. Okay, so that's my mix of orange. Really want to try to use the new brush again because I don't learn my lessons. But I will just not do it. I will behave. Yes, and that's where I get to modulate the highlights. Okay, let's see if I can do better in this area with this brush. I think it's a lot better, right? It's controlled exactly where I need it. There is kind of shadow in between the two, so that's what I have to correct. But overall, I know it's counterintuitive. I take the thinner brush and it doesn't work for me. I think it's just because I'm more used to this one, how it behaves, how to dilute and everything to fill this, although it took me a bit of time. Okay. Yes. Series 33 is my friend. So I should have a highlight here, in fact, so I'm kind of cheating here. I should have a highlight because it's hitting, but I will see if I can do it later, which means I won't do it. It's all right. I just lied. Oopla. Maybe a bit more dilution. It's all right. Okay, something like this. Vámonos! Let me check. Here I definitely need a line, not just that. How is it that I totally lost my line here? It's very strange. Maybe the highlight is very high, and so okay, like this. Okay, my line is getting back. It's coming back. It's pretty fine, in fact. Cool. Oh yeah, there is something that's just working with this load that I have now on my brush, and so I just do more work. It's kind of a glaze that is the perfect value of orange. That is kind of correcting all my mistakes. I don't know if you see that. A bit of grace in this live. After an hour and a half of struggle. Okay, wow, very nice. Okay. Let me check which areas would need some light. Yeah, okay, let's go. This is a pretty light highlight, but let's do it. This is just the brush I needed. For this job. Right, all right. I think I'm getting ready for the last highlight, which is a pure golden yellow, like this. And this is a good, the thumb is a good indicator of the time spent on the miniature. Okay. Let me just do something here. I think it's here. I'm not happy with that now. I think it's a bit too light, especially in the middle. The middle section could be a bit darker, and so I'm going to glaze onto it with some red, like this. I'm going to glaze over this area here on the edge. Ooh. Okay, I will utilize this shape like this. Okay. Let me check. Let me wait for it to dry. I think it's good. I think it's all right. That's what I was looking for. Okay, here I have nothing. I think I would need a little highlight, but other than that, we are getting there slowly. Oof, let me just stretch for a second and have a sip of water. Guys, you can, if you haven't yet, and if you're enjoying the live and the painting and everything, you can always subscribe. There is one condition though, is that you are sure to follow me on the long run. Something that really breaks my heart is to see people subscribing and then leaving, because I don't know why. It's hard to say, and just I want to content that is enjoyable for you guys to watch. And so when somebody unsubscribes, it means something. I don't know what, but so yeah. You're very welcome to subscribe if you want to stand by me on the long run. Thank you very much, guys. Oops, I did something wrong. Okay, let's continue. A sip of water, and now like this. Yes. What did I say already? I was talking of something, but I cannot remember which. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot remember. What is happening to me? Okay. Oh yes, I said this here. Good. Vámonos, amigos. Let me check. What should I have here? What is that paint? Let me try with this orange. I think it will be pretty light. But let's have it here. Yes. Je ne suis pas sous, je suis juste ivre de vous. Oh, wow. Beautiful poetry from Heavenly Dragon. Welcome. Welcome to this live. Still painting the Space Marine. Sorry for the earthquake. And that will almost be enough, really. I have some kind of dots in the middle of it, so I want to correct that, but for the value, that's good enough. I don't know why I have these dots here. Like, look at that, it's dark in the middle. I have the dots exactly where I'm painting, so that's a shame. And I don't like it. Let me try to fix that, because now I'm I'm too light, you see? Let me check like this. Yeah, it's a bit too light compared to the rest. Comment se passe votre matinée? Well, I'm doing great. How are you doing yourself? Painting this guy, it's a bit of a struggle, to be honest, but you know, we keep going, keep going. It's also to have NMM like this kind of on such a large area is a challenge to myself. So okay, let's see how it goes. Hop. So here I really want to get rid of this. That's why I thin a lot less the paint. I had a beautiful shape, like a crescent shape, like this, slightly like this, on this reflection here. I have lost it, working on it again and again, and so I want to find it back. Okay, that's all right. As long as this, at least, it is going to like this. Oof. Let me check. Okay, now I think I will glaze everything just to tone down the whole thing, because it's way too high compared to this. This is on the edge. And also I glazed once with this wine red. I will glaze once with the purple. I think it deserves a good purple here. And so my purple is this here. It's violet red, in fact. Violet red from AK. Okay, let's glaze. I tone down the whole thing. Okay, let me put back some music. Okay. Yes, I think that's a lot better now. Like this. Somehow, let me check. Yeah, it's getting a good amount, but not too much. Second glaze, I think this still would do the best effect here. Like that, okay. Yeah, he's like this, so he would take some, but not as drastic as it was. I'll put some red back in with this red, yes. Pretty middle in terms of value, but like this. Water down and let's go. Let me check. Yeah, definitely yes. Something like this. Ooh. So here I'm feathering out. And I will glaze again with the purple, just to get to a tone, but just in this end here, like this. Yeah, so it goes along with the reflection on the leg. It's a code, let's say, same color, or close enough, but yes. Okay. And now, let me check. I think this would deserve a good edge highlight here. Something with some strength in it. Yep, okay. Oh, here too. Okay, something like this, and this on the edge as well. Something that is more substantial than what we had. Something like this, it's all right. Let me check now. Okay, something like this. All right. You know what? I have an idea. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Okay. Now I will keep focused on this side here, and I will do. In fact, yes, I had to do the pure highlight of yellow, pure yellow, and for this, I will take. Oh, let me do something first. I will redo the lines here, and then I will do the last highlight. Okay, something like so. So we have more definition. Let me check. Okay, taking the other brush, the nasty one that I cannot master yet, but hopefully it will go better now. And once this is done, I will correct back because I need these areas like this, also like here and in some other areas, because now the illusion is kind of gone that it is just from the sunset. It's okay. All right, let's do it. Let's have a try. I will stream for a few more minutes and then I have to end the stream. Let's see how it goes. Super meticulous and beautiful work. Thank you very much. Whoops. This is way too strong. Way too strong. Yes, again, so not this brush. I tried today, but I cannot master it yet. So not that the brush is bad, but just it works differently from what I'm used to. And yep, it has an exquisite tip, but the way it works, I just cannot work with it today. Look at that. This is... Of course, I'm a bit annoyed now. I'm just Well, it's okay. It's not like I ruined the job or anything, but like it's absolutely perfect for this kind of lining. Yes, of course, I'm retaking this brush. I cannot help. You know, it's just I want to master it. I want to understand it, and so okay, just like that. Let's go for pure yellow, just a drop, but it has to be diluted. And I think that's the problem with the other brush. It is so precise. It leaves a drop, and when you touch it, it creates a micro pond. I don't know if, but here I can do it like this, and I can swipe it, and there is no pond of paint, like micro pond of paint left on the model. That's could be something. Now let me try. This. What else do we have? Oh yeah, this will definitely have a good punch. Oh my god, too much. Too much, too much, too much. Okay, wow, I've been able to feather it out. Again, I'll do it like so, yeah. Yep, just one dot. Really is everything it takes. And here as well. And here. Let me check. I'm contemplating. I think that's fine enough. I think that's pretty much it. I will refine later. I will refine I will add a bit more red, because you see here you have good red, a bit more red around this. Here I don't have that much. I will do it later. If you guys enjoyed the live and you want to see more of this Space Marine that is like NMM, and then I have the sunlight from behind, so I'm just redoing this to have kind of the sun reflecting on the armor. I will refine everything, but it takes a lot of time. If you want to be able to have notification for the previous live or previous videos, and you enjoyed the live, please subscribe. Just one condition: if you guys want to subscribe, please make sure you're not about to unsubscribe like anytime soon. Well, I don't think I will disappoint from what I've done up to now on the channel. Something I really hate is seeing people just unsubscribing. I don't understand really why you wouldn't unsubscribe. Sends the message that I really have done something wrong. And so if you want to subscribe, you're very welcome. If you plan to unsubscribe, maybe just take more time to visit the channel without subscribing, and just subscribe when you're ready to, stand by me on the long run as we continue in this painting and crafting journey. Thank you very much for tuning in, and see you next time, guys.